What's going on with y'all? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for subscribing. Keep the subscribe and likes coming. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Now we're here today to talk about Lil Boosie and his comments on Dwayne Wade's child Zaya. Now recently, Dwayne Wade went on Ellen, her show, and says that his son Zion now goes by Zaya, and he refers to her as a daughter, as a girl, as a woman, and he uses the her and she pronouns, and that's what he's doing. That's what his family's doing, and that's what they've been dealing with, and something that they're learning to get used to, and trying to take the proper steps to be very careful with this sensitive, change, with this very, this real life change. And the child is only 12 years old, and that was the big thing. And now Boosie, so this has happened about a week ago, and now Boosie has come out in this what's being called a transphobic rant, referring to the daughter as a boy, and keep saying about how all of this stuff, just going on this crazy stupid rant about like Zaya Wade, and keeps calling him a boy and blah blah blah. But here's the problem, right? So here's the thing, I don't really necessarily it's not the problem with the criticism of Zaya Wade by Lil Boosie, because when you're Dwayne Wade and you put that information out there, and you put your child's personal life and things like that, whether for good or bad, once you put it out there, you're subject to criticism, right? When you are a public figure and you announce things to the world, especially on the Ellen DeGeneres shows, one of the most watched shows in daytime television, you're leaving yourself to be a subject of criticism, and he knew that. So that's why he's never going to respond to things like this. So, but here's the problem: sometimes it's not always the message, it's the messenger, and in this case, there was a combination of both. Lil Boosie is not the person to be giving parental advice. Let's just be honest. I mean, the man has 8 children by whoever knows how many baby mamas, and he's the same man that said he's gonna get a quote bad boop to suck his son's genitals, to give his son head on his 14th birthday. A grown woman to give his 14-year-old son head on his birthday. So this is crazy for you to come out and just blatantly disrespect Dwayne Wade, blatantly disrespect his daughter and Zaya, and just say all this just crazy transphobic stuff during this rant. And then also what made it even worse, right? It's one thing to keep saying, yeah, Dwayne Wade, the son, because there's some valid points there, right? Like maybe the daughter, maybe Zaya isn't completely sure what she wants to do. I'm pretty sure she is, right? Like it's more than likely she is, but she is 12, so there are ways that you can change. But it's when Boosie went on to keep talking about cutting his genitals off, right? Like keep talking about his private parts and things, and getting the transgender surgery down at below the waist. And the thing is about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, because they're the two superstar celebrities that's talking about their daughter and supporting this, they never once come out and said they're going to do this. This is a 12-year-old. I'm not a doctor, but more than likely, you're not going to operate on a 12-year-old, transgender surgery on a 12-year-old. I ain't go to medical school. I don't have a medical degree, but I can pretty much assure you that no doctor is going to operate on a 12-year-old and perform that kind of serious, severe surgery before they even hit puberty. So, for him to keep talking about that was stupid. That was very, very ignorant. You should never refer to something, like I said, it's one thing to talk about somebody's kids. You shouldn't be doing that anyway. But Dwayne Wade left that up for debate. He let that out on the public now, you can have your own problem with Dwayne Wade on why he made that public announcement. I think he made it is to brace the world, because he is a superstar. Gabrielle Union is a superstar, and they have this daughter that's going to be, wearing dresses and doing things, and when people are going to be like, ain't he a boy or whatever? And so just to kill all the rumors and the tabloid stuff, he went ahead and made this announcement, and to tell the whole world. That way he doesn't have to continue to answer these questions about his now daughter referred to as Zaya. But for Boosie to come on here and talk about this man's genitals, and talk about the private parts of a 12-year-old, dude, come on, man. Get a grip on life, dude. Really get stuff together before you go out and just on Instagram Live and put this out for the public because that was really ignorant. That was super ignorant. Now, you don't have to agree with Dwayne Wade's parenting styles. That's fine. Like, once again, that criticism is warranted, if you believe so. Like, that criticism is fair, I guess. You know, you have your way of, you want to give your 14-year-old son head from grown women at his 14th birthday. Dwayne Wade is fine over here with his children. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he was going to do. Wade ain't commenting on how that's, you know, you're literally sexually assaulting your son by allowing a grown woman to perform oral sex, right? Like, he ain't gonna comment on that. So you leave him and his daughter and his family alone. Like, leave that alone. But to continue to talk about that surgery and stuff, man, that was just ignorant. That was super ignorant, and I'm glad Dwayne Wade is not someone who will respond to these kind of things, right? Dwayne Wade's on TNT having fun at the All-Star Weekend. They talking about basketball games. They talking about fashion. They talking about loving their family. They're not worried about what Lil Boosie got to say, but I had to address it because I thought those comments were so ignorant. Like, they were so, because here's the thing. Boosie isn't the only person that feels like this. I've seen other similar rants about how a 12-year-old can't make their own decisions, right? Like, a 12-year-old still have to have parental consent to do whatever they want to do, which is true, right? But when it's this drastic of a decision, this decision in some people's mind was never made by Zaya Wade. It was made by some, you know, this decision by Zaya Wade is something that she's just, you know, is finally able to express and come out and say, right? And lucky for her, she has parents like Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade that accept her for whoever she is, right? You can agree or disagree with transgender laws and who can do what and who should be referred to as a woman or a boy or whatever, right? Like, that's a different topic. But when you sit here, when Zaya Wade decides to come to her dad, who is this is, you got to imagine this is extremely tough for someone who is a superstar athlete, right? Like, Dwayne Wade battled on courts and is a Hall of Famer on the basketball court, and for him to have a son come up to him and say, you know, that's got to be tough on a young child to say, Daddy, I think I want to be referred to as Zaya, not Zion, right? Like, that's got to be tough for a child to make that decision. But to have a loving father and a loving mother or stepmom and Gabrielle Union, and for them to accept Zaya the way she is, I mean, that to me shows the ultimate class in the Wade family, and the fact that they're able, their daughter felt comfortable to come to them and say that, and they accepted her for who she is. And dudes like Boosie can go kick rocks, bro. That's all I have to say on this topic. You let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Boosie's comments about Zaya Wade and Dwayne Wade's decision to go forward with what he's doing with his family. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. Continue to like and subscribe to our videos. We can come with content every single day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.